contents of the other office they have taken.
So they are ignorant of the office in which they.
Yeah. Don't even know the contents of the other office they have taken.
So they are ignorant of the office in which they.
Yeah. If you want, you can conduct a research. Stop any senator, stop any member of House of Reps, and question him about the Constitution. Ask him, and then see what his reaction will be.
So most of them don't even know their duties, their role, and responsibility in which they have been elected for.
They are focused on that duty that gives them an advantage.
And what is that?
Whatever it is.
The Jews.
I don't know.
The money
that
comes out of it.
I don't know. But let me tell you. When you hear executive governor challenge him, let him show you where in the Constitution of the Federal Republic.
No executive governor, no executive president.
Just governor of a state, president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That's what the Constitution says. And if the Constitution does not mention something for you, you understand? Because that is the how do I put it?
Maybe a language of convenience.
No,
a coinage of a political coinage.
You cannot put language of convenience. Let me tell you, my brother and friend, may his soul rest in peace, late Justice Jega, was appointed a justice of the Court of Appeal. I participated in his swearing-in ceremony. When he finished his oath of office, what the Constitution say, so help me God. Then he said, listen to what he said, so help me Allah. Justice Owais is alive. Justice Owais nullified that oath because the Constitution didn't mention Allah. What the Constitution mentioned was God. So if the Constitution didn't mention executive, where did you get executive to be putting behind you and be dancing around and say you are issuing this and that, or you are executive governor? All these are things that psychopaths have promulgated to make them feel good, in the office in which they occupy. But I'm telling you, shall we go back to your house today, pick the Constitution, try as you will, you will never see where our Constitution says a governor or a president is an executive.
Senator, you are a leader of the APC.
Yeah, I can say yes.
Are you still a member of the APC?
Yes. I'm a founding member
of the APC.
Yes.
But, what is going on today? Yesterday, I was having a conversation with former governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi.
Yeah.
And he says that there seems to have been a disconnect in what the party should stand for as a social democratic entity in what is happening right now.
Yeah.
Do you also see that disconnect? Does it look like your party is failing or has failed in delivering the social democratic dividends that it was formed to be?
Now let me tell you, Shehu, all over the world, and go and check. When we talk about political party, it comes with the constitution, with organs in the party. Until those organs are allowed to work, the party can never produce the kind of leaders that will have capacity to translate its manifestos in governance. Unfortunately for us as a country, and it doesn't matter whether it's APC or a PDP or whatever, when you form a party, there are people who will come and join you. All they are looking for is ticket to contest for a given position or whatever. And because in most cases money plays some role, they have their way. I can tell you, I am a founding member. Fayemi will tell you, all the people will tell you, including the president himself, I am a founding member of APC. What APC was formed to address in this country, if we had disciplined ourselves, I'm telling you, Nigerians will not look anywhere for governance. But unfortunately, we allowed a window that allowed all kinds of people to come into the party and destroy it. And therefore, whatever good intention we had for the people, we could not translate it faithfully. Let me put it that way.
Would you blame Buhari for that?
You see, as a leader, yes. As a leader, Buhari came and became president on the mantra and the promise to Nigerians that he is going to reposition this country. There won't be corruption. Everything will work, well. But you and me know that today what we are hearing about the people he recruited to help him govern the country does not in any way, show connection between his vision and what they did while holding the office that he gave to them, what they did.
So Buhari should take the blame.
He should not
and should own up.
He should take responsibility that, yes, somewhere, somehow, he allowed people who did not share the vision of the party, to come into governance and therefore misled.
Did you think that some people took advantage of Buhari?
Yes.
Maybe because of his sickness or his state of health?
No.
Or you don't think that Buhari's nature?
Because of his trust.
That's who Buhari is?
Yeah. Because of his trust.
He trusts anybody?
No. He believed erroneously that the people he was going to work with, who were acting as first-class sycophants, were the good people. And therefore, he thought they will translate his vision into reality.
So he surrounded himself.
Yeah, that was exactly what happened. And then, unfortunately, again, he now decided to seclude himself, from those who were capable of giving him good advice to redirect his thinking.
So the cabals took over the government.
I don't want to say cabals. I will say some few misguided individuals who, really put us into this kind of situation.
I mean, do you blame Tinubu for what is going on today? Because his government will say they inherited a bad state of the nation.
You see, my principle is to try as much as I can to cease to be, and I have not been gladly, a sycophant. The blame that will go to Tinubu, if any, is that he did not study the situation correctly. And we must equally admit, and he himself must admit, that there are certain little missteps in the recruitment of those he believes have capacity to help him govern this country. Whether we like it or not, that is the situation. That is the situation.
So there are people around the president today who are not supposed to be around.
I am not so sure, even if he himself does not know this. And whether we like it or not, that is the truth. You see, when you want to...
And these are dangerous for development.
They are not more than dangerous for development, because...
Tinubu may not be successful if these people are still around him. Is that the case?
Well, I don't want to sound as a prophet of doom. I would rather believe somewhere, somehow, he will have a sober reflection of what he wants to achieve, of what he wants to be after leaving office. You understand? And decide whether the structure he has and whether the people he has around him have the capacity to make him achieve that.
He is a senator, APC senator, founder of APC, serious member of APC. You listen to what he said. Buhari has failed. Tinubu is also failing, or he has failed already. See, let me tell you something. If you are expecting any politicians, especially a member of the ruling party, to come and tell you that they have failed, use the word failed. If you are expecting to hear that before you understand that they have failed, you are not going to see. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to use that word failed. Do you understand? But indirectly, they will tell you that they have failed. This man has just told you now that Tinubu has failed. That he needs sober reflection to think about what he planned to achieve before he leaves office or after leaving office. What he plans to achieve, how he plans to achieve them. Because now there is no plan. And APC has left the reality, the purpose of which the party was created. You hear what he said now? The APC has failed. If they have done well, the purpose of which APC were created was to give Nigerians good dividends of democracy, good governance, but they have failed from that direction. It's not so that if they have done well, all the 36 states would have been, everybody would have been, every time APC, all the states would have been APC governor. But they have failed. They have failed. And now, this one now is failing. He's a member, but he's telling you now their party has failed. Tinubu has failed or is failing. He's told you now, you listen to what he said. Where would they go far? They matter plenty. For somebody to say Tinubu needs sober reflection to think about what he's doing. And Shehu asked him, do you think these people will help him achieve what he planned to achieve? He doesn't think so. He said no. So he's just using it direct, telling you that now it doesn't want to, this is how they speak. You don't understand. That's how they speak. You not just go directly to say, no, they are failed. They are not doing well. This and that. He told you now what you need to know, what you need to hear, what you need to understand. For those saying Tinubu is working, Tinubu is doing well, see the APC man now who told you now that they have failed. They have failed. Tinubu needs time to think about what he's doing, what he plans to do, achieve, how he plans on achieving them, just like Buhari has failed. So we thought, okay, not even we thought, we know Buhari failed. We never wanted APC again. But this APC, Tinubu, is something they forced it on us because we don't have choice. Now, people who have choice to say no, they said no, it was okay for Tinubu to continue. That's why we are in this problem today. And now this man is telling you, you see a lot of people, apart from APC members, have you seen anybody who come to say Tinubu government is doing well? Apart from APC members, we have APC members. We have how many other political parties we have? APC member is just few of them. We have not political parties at all. They don't belong to any political party. They are just on their own neutral. But they are still telling you that the Tinubu government, APC government, has failed. You see, it's a problem. And now Tinubu is not concerned. His purpose, his aim must be achieved. What his aim is to be the president of this country. He doesn't care about your welfare. He doesn't care about the welfare of Nigerians. If he cares, all this problem wouldn't have been going on under his watch, under his leadership. Problem killing here and there, insecurity here and there, every time, every day, from south, east, west, north. No place is safe again just because we have a president in the country. No, it has never been this bad. It has never. Anyways, I just hope that people can only go through this pain till 2027. So even the 2027, if another person takes over, for example, the problem is still going to continue for some months, for some years, before you could see the effect, the changes, because this APC has damaged this country already. To spoil, very important, very easy to spoil, but to repair is very difficult. It takes time. You need to put your head down, settle down to see what you are doing. If at all you can even face that thing that have been destroyed. Otherwise, you need an expert to help you. That is what we need in 2027. This country the damage has already been done. So we need an expert who is going to start facing those things, those components in the right places, the right positions. So that's what we need, 2027, experts. Otherwise, if you go back to these people who does not know how to fix it, who damaged the system already, you allow them to say, oh, we made the mistake, we want to correct the mistakes. You are wasting your time. They will continue causing more damages. Anyways, please share this video. And please, follow this page for more. Now, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be your guy, run out for me now. Please, so that you don't miss updates like this. Oh, yeah, now.